Local 4 News starts now with a forewarned weather alert.
There you see the evidence of our forewarned weather alert. A potent winter storm moving in on Exact Track 4D radar. We started off with rain. It has switched over to snow over most of the viewing area.
Take a live look at conditions on the roads in Howell, in Livingston County. Things are only expected to get worse over the next few hours.
Here's a little perspective. Right now, you should be able to see the downtown Detroit skyline somewhere back there, but snow has taken over our Windsor Skycam.
Yeah, the storm is expected to leave as much as 10 inches of snow on the ground by the time you wake up tomorrow.
We've got our crews fanned out all across Metro Detroit. Over this next 90 minutes of news, we're going to have live reports from Detroit to Howell, Troy to Monroe, and all the points in between. Mara McDonald and Priya Mann are tracking the evening drive from Howell and Oakland County. Grant Herms tracking the threat of new power outages.
Yeah, something we don't want to hear for sure.
Right.
But we're also going to start with Kim Adams and the latest on the track of the storm now. Hi, Kim.
Hi, Kimberly. Well, we started to see this storm show up around 3 o'clock this afternoon, and it has continued in coverage and also picked up in intensity. As we look at Exact Track 4D radar, anywhere you see in blue, that is snow. If it's a darker blue, that's heavy snow. And we do have a few heavier snow bands working their way in. What you see here in purple, that's a mix, a very cold rain going on right now down along the Ohio border in Erie, also LaSalle, right along I-275 and I-75 as you go down towards Toledo. But the rest of Metro Detroit blanketed with snow. This is not the worst of it. We'll continue to see it pick up in intensity between now and 9 p.m. But snowing in Canton, Romulus, Inkster, downtown Detroit, Harper Woods, Warren, Sterling Heights, and Macomb, all getting snow at this hour. One thing we're keeping a close eye on, the road temps. You might have noticed some of the roads just wet. That's going to change quickly as temperatures now have dropped down below freezing. Not just the air temp, but the road temps, 29. The current road temp just outside Novi along I-96. 38 continues to be the road temperature in northern Macomb County. That's going to change. So we'll track the road temperatures as well, but right now, nearly all of Metro Detroit with road temps below freezing, and as the snow piles up, things are going to deteriorate. A winter storm warning is in effect until 4 a.m. Saturday. Now, we mentioned a snow total at the top of the show, but that might not be the snow total for your neighborhood. Best way to see the snow total for your neighborhood is to go to our forewarned weather app, because if you live in Monroe, you might only get 2 inches, but if you live in Howell, it could be as much as 8 or 9. So a big difference in snow totals. So you want the forecast for your neighborhood, download the forewarned weather app.
All right, Kim, so let's get out into the elements and see what it's like for drivers as these conditions are going to continue to deteriorate.
Right, so we have crews fanned out all across the region, but we're going to start with Priya Mann. She's live driving around Oakland County for us tonight. And Priya, we know you've been checking in with the road commissions and their plans to deal with what we're going to be getting.
Yeah, it was a quiet start to the morning, Kim and Devin, but things are certainly picking up, as you can see from this live shot here. We are at the intersection of East Grand River and Wixom in Novi. We wanted to give you a sense of what the streets are like. We were on the freeways. Those are in slightly better condition, but things are deteriorating out here on the roads. Visibility is down. The snow is really starting to pick up the pace here. We were speaking to county officials with the Road Commission from both Livingston and Oakland counties. Take a listen to what they had to say.
Coming at rush hour, it's going to make it a little hectic. We're hoping that some of the people get sent home early to lighten the traffic.
Road crews across Metro Detroit are bracing for a challenging rush hour cleanup.
And it just takes time.
Director of Operations Trevor Bennett says crews have to cover more than 1,000 miles in Livingston County. On Friday, 24 trucks and 8 motor graders were ready to go as the flakes started falling.
Just keep grinding on it until we get it done.
Over in Oakland County, 80 to 100 salt trucks and snowplows will be deployed. The question is, what are crews going to be dealing with?
This is a challenging one because the forecasts are all over the place. You know, we could get anything from a lot of freezing rain to a foot of snow and anything in between.
County officials are urging drivers to stay home if they can and be patient as road crews work around the clock.
You know, it usually takes the guys about 3 hours to get through their route. If it's 3 hours till they get back, there could be 3 more inches of snow on the ground behind them. So a lot of times we'll get comments like, "You haven't been out at all," or where are you? And trust me, we're out. We want to get it done just as bad as the the public wants us to get it done.
And just to give you a sense of how much visibility has been reduced, there is a police cruiser just about a quarter-mile away from us with their lights flashing. You can barely see that on the screen as we are driving right now. This was the time of day that officials were the most concerned about, the evening rush hour commute, folks just trying to get home. Your best bet, trying to get home as quickly as possible and just stay put so crews have the time to clear the roads. Of course, they'll be tackling freeways before they get to side roads. So again, if you can just take your time out here, give yourself plenty of time. Slick conditions here. I've already seen a couple of trucks kind of sliding from right to left as they're trying to make turns here. So again, give yourself plenty of time. And if you can just stay home, officials are asking you to do just that. Reporting live from Novi, I'm Priya Mann, Local 4.
Probably the best advice all day. Just stay at home if you can. Priya, we appreciate it.
From Oakland County, we are going to head now west to Livingston County and Howell. And in fact, that is where the biggest snowfall is expected right now.
That's right. So Mar McDonald is live there for us tonight. Mar, how's it going out there?
Hi, Kimberly. We're on 96, and we just did a ramp and overpass check on 96 and Howell and Pinckney Road. And to give everybody an idea, we've seen one car in a ditch already, and we saw a minivan slide into a guardrail. So the ramps are not good. They're really icy. As far as the main roadways are concerned, we've been on 59 and 96. You know, of course they're travelable, but you can see what we're looking at right now. They're sloppy, they're ugly, and it's really sticking. So best advice, have a very safe commute home. Kimberly, Devin, back to you.
Check back in with you. And right now, DTE is keeping a close eye on conditions just a week after an ice storm knocked out power to 600,000 customers.
They are, of course, worried about tree limbs that may have already been weakened by all of that ice. Grant Herms live in Detroit for us now. No one wants to see a repeat of what we saw last week, Grant.
No, Devin, Kimberly, certainly don't. And these are the kind of trees we were talking about here. This is one of the older growth trees in Detroit, the ones that have already been weakened by that storm. And then you do not want to see things like this one here just over my shoulder, that power line running right through a tree that is also an older growth tree like that one. That is a recipe for disaster. DTE saying they already have crews out right now. We've even seen some right now, hoping that what happened last time doesn't happen this time. DTE issuing warnings ahead of the next winter storm and amid a storm of its own. The utility company facing criticism about the multi-day outages for tens of thousands of people after the most recent icy weather. The issue, they say, is trees or lines that may have been weakened by the last round of winter weather that are now at risk for breaking this time. DTE is closely watching a developing weather system projected to include up to 8 inches of snow and 35 to 45 mile-per-hour winds. Trees and branches weakened by last week's ice storm may cause more damage to the electric system following the predicted snow and winds, a utility spokesperson said in a release, although said they would not be doing interviews about their warning. The state's largest utility also warning the predicted snowfall of up to 12 inches in some parts of Metro Detroit could bury lethally charged power lines, making them easier to hit when plowing, shoveling, or simply trudging through the snow. Asking people to look up at nearby power lines before they start clearing that snow, to stay 25 feet back from any downed line or anything that line might be touching, and then to call DTE right away. Now, just for reference, 25 feet is the length of a school bus here. I'm about halfway through that distance. I'm going to back up here. That's about 9-10 paces, so about this far away from where I am from the camera right now. It's a lot more further away than you actually might think it is, and people certainly don't want a repeat of last time. So DTE, like I said before, is already getting crews out on the roads and to those harder hit areas. Back to you.
Grant, our coverage of the storm is going to continue over this next 90 minutes and over on Local 4 Plus.
We're going to be constantly checking on conditions with our live drive crews. And ahead at 5:30, we're looking at the folks making the last-minute runs to the grocery store. And at 6, the keys to safe shoveling, because this snow is extremely heavy. And we want you to send us your photos of the storm and using My Pics. If you're already a WDIV insider, all you have to do is upload your photo at clickondetroit.com/mypics.
And Local 4 Plus going to be continuing our live coverage of the storm throughout prime time tonight. So once we've wrapped up here at 6:30, be sure to switch over and watch our coverage there. Our other top story tonight, a 23-year-old Monroe woman was found dead in an abandoned building in Monroe County.
It's happening in Frenchtown Township, just north of Monroe, and right now police have a lot of questions. Megan Woods is live there for us tonight. Megan, what can you tell us?
Well, this was once Boyville Juvenile Detention Center, and now you see it's left here to rot. There's broken windows, graffiti everywhere, and now it's the center of this death investigation.
We all said it. It's only a matter of time before someone dies in this building. And now here we are today.
Cindy Krug lives next door and has been for the last 33 years. She says this building has been a problem for years.
And I don't pick up beer bottles. I don't pick up drug paraphernalia. It's usually just youth, young people that are coming here to smash windows and spray paint on the walls. I've called the police more times than I can count.
Then last night around 7 is when she saw someone pull up to the building. Hours later,
but at 11 o'clock, the police were here shining lights on the building.
Michigan State Police say when troopers arrived on scene, Kayla Sadowski was found dead on the floor inside the building. How she died is still under investigation. And if you have any information about Kayla's death, you're asked to call Michigan State Police. And as for this building behind me, we reached out to the township. They're saying there's no permits or application to demolish this building. So it is going to stay here abandoned until that happens. Live in Monroe County, Frenchtown Township, I'm Megan Woods, Local 4.
All right, Megan, got a lot more to come. It is the end of the line for Keith Appling.
What attorneys for the former MSU basketball star tried to do right before the judge sentenced him for murder.
And what Alex Murdaugh told the judge right before being sent to prison for the rest of his life.
And we continue to track the weather as rain switches over to snow. We've got live pictures of conditions right now in Oakland County. Kim is in after the break to update the forecast. We'll be right back.